So then you got the Rose Bowl, which is going to be Oregon versus Ohio State, which is going to be a hell of a game. Revenge game for Ohio State. They're talking like they got revenge on their mind. You have Ohio State talking about the quarterback talking about murder on my mind. They have Ohio State talking about they beat themselves. They didn't really lose per se. Oregon didn't really beat them. They beat themselves. They don't feel like they were outplayed. Oregon is fully healthy. If you remember, their top receiver got kicked out the game in the second quarter for spitting into somebody's face. They were missing their top DN and top DB. I found all of this out because y'all came in the comments and told me I was tripping when I said Ohio State feels like they should have beat Oregon. Well, I'm letting you know right now. There's Jeremiah Smith, and what I saw that was different was they just decided to throw him the ball every time in the first half. We're just going to throw the ball to Jeremiah Smith every single time, and there's nothing you can do about it. And outside of, I think, Georgia, let's see who else is here. Outside of Georgia and Georgia, I don't think there's any team, maybe Texas. Outside of Georgia and Texas, I don't think there's a team that can slow down Jeremiah Smith. I think Georgia and Texas are the only ones that could even give him any type of resistance at all. So
you don't think Penn State defense could do it?
Fuck no. I mean, not at the corner position. Sorry. I was trying to stop cussing. Not at the corner position. Absolutely not. I think that they could disrupt them. I think that they could disrupt them by getting to the passer. I think they have a really good pass rush. But in terms of you just throw it up to them.
And he talking about if y'all play man, then we're going to try you. Yeah. We understand basic football principles. Also, why would we do that? Do you think I'm stupid? No, we're going to put one guy over the top. Whatever size you want, roll the coverage that way. If we lose and we lose to everybody else, that's fine. Him, one man, I'm not getting Marvin Harrison Jr. Can't let it happen.
Ohio State got a lot of everybody else now. They got
good luck. We gonna see everybody else. Won't see you. We won't see you to next season, my boy.
Oregon has been the number one team all year, and it's been almost undisputed. Like they have been number one. They beat Ohio State. The only hiccup they really had was of a team that they played down to was Boise State, because they was that close to losing to Boise State.
But I mean, Boise in the quarterfinal, so you're good. But for me, I don't like coming into this saying that you didn't lose. You took a L. I believe you're better off when you acknowledge your loss and learn from it. When you don't, we beat ourselves. That's a cop-out. You got a loss. You got an L in the loss column. You don't try to dress it up and re-justify it. You just didn't get it done. Say that you didn't get it done. We got another chance. I don't like, they didn't beat us. The hell they did. They number one for a reason, and you're not number one for a reason.
Yeah, that's true. So who you got?
Oh, you know I got Oregon. I'll bust out my Oregon Ducks jacket.
The answer's Oregon.
Boy, that boy paused long and hard. Boy, he could not be.
I don't believe in Ohio State's quarterback. That's the only reason I'm not. I think he could end up costing them the game. And I don't believe in Ryan Day or Chip Kelly.
Oh, he already did.
But Ohio State, these rosters are very even. They're very even. You can say what you want about Oregon. Their scheme is really good. But if they play roster to roster, Ohio State can beat Oregon. They only lost by 1 point.
Who do you think is a better coach?
Dan Lanning.
You think it's close?
Yeah. Ryan Day ain't as bad a coach as you think. He just has a lot of misfortune. Except for the Michigan game. The Michigan game was that was
he got
that was inexcusable. That was inexcusable. But losing to Oregon because you slid with one side, I mean, that's a tough game. He's lost, and he's been there, what, 7 years? 5 or 7 years? He's lost 6 games or something like that? Like, yeah. I mean, I
All of the
mean,
ones that matter, though. And you did lose to a Michigan team that
with no
threw the ball
quarterback.
for 65 yards. That is unacceptable. Is that's an Archer Smith. That's a Raheem Morris. That's a lack of comprehension and adjustment. You have to be able to understand I can't die like this.
Not like
I
this.
can
Matrix,
I
not
can
like
die,
this.
but just not like this.
Not like
That's the
this.
problem. And that's the problem.
Ooh,
That
that's my
Dan
first beta
Lanning
joke.
Dan Lanning doesn't lose that game. That's the difference between Dan Lanning and Ryan Day.
We gonna. I think it'll be close, but in a close game, you're right. Ryan Day
Oh
ain't
yeah.
ain't much better than James Franklin. I
You
mean,
might
in
have one
close
of the
games,
top 5 college football players in the world on your team over there. Yeah, but
might name 5 better right now. 5 right now.
I think him and old boy from Alabama neck and neck.
So that means he's not better.
Yeah.
If he's neck and neck, he's not better.
I think that this day right now, Cam Ward is a better football player. I think he's the best football player. I think that Travis is probably better just because he can do multiple things. All right, so yeah, probably 5. Probably 5 and not 5.
Right now, you at 3. You at number 3, maybe 4. You at 3, maybe 4.
I said, yeah, that's what I said. I said top 5, not 5, and I think that's about where he is.
He's a problem, and if worst come to worst, he's a cheat code. And we'll move on after this. Be a cheat code. If worst come to worst, I'm gonna throw it to him. It's gonna be either a catch or some type of interception. Yeah. Like that's the worst come to worst. This is Randy Moss and Michael Bennett on Sega Dreamcast, Madden '98. All you have to do is run 2 plays.
I'm gonna stick to my guns and go out with a blaze of glory. You better know that. Hey, you ready to throw that thing, boy? Because we gonna throw. Hey, we got to. We throw 7 picks.
As long as you like Kirk Cousins, don't matter. At least throw it to the right receiver. We'll be fine.
Wait, hold on. What should they do? Like, follow, subscribe. Thank you, my friend. Be in for it.